Welcome back, guys. This is Nidungaval here. We are playing Pharaoh the New Era. We are in the city on, and we are trying to build 3 mastabas eventually. And we just started our brickworks industry in the previous episode. And slowly we are going to build up some bricks. Meanwhile, we are also exporting a lot of limestone. And the unemployment is at 9%. It is going to be 10% soon. I have to employ people more with more businesses. And in the previous episode we did start our pot making here again, and I think we'll have a constant supply of pots. So we'll see what happens. And in between episodes I had a lot of help, a lot of insights given to me in the Discord by one of our regular viewers. And I think we had quite a good chat, quite a good discussion on what things were happening, especially in the previous missions. And I also got an idea about having too many junctions in the roads, More the junctions, more the probability of our employer not reaching the homes at all. So maybe in the next mission or next city build layout, I think I should be careful about having too many joints here, because I always thought that having too many connections means it is better to connect a lot, but apparently it is not. So I'll plan that accordingly. Well, to be honest, I never knew a game from the 90s would have so much nuances in the gameplay. Even building a road has a strategy. And when this game came out, I was like just a kid. I was like, what? 6? Not even 6 years old. I was around 6 years old, 7 years old. I was in my first grade, so yeah, probably 6-7 years old. And I had no idea how to play this game. And if you guys remember the story, I used to think the game was called Pharaoh Demo. I never knew demo means demonstration. It is basically a sample of the whole gameplay. I never knew that. So I have been playing for the past 10-12 missions since the same, I think with the same attitude. I was so fascinated with the game graphics and the mechanics. I didn't even really learn what I had to learn for the first initial missions, because even in the initial missions the road building is actually a very important tutorial where they teach you what and especially what not to do. I should stop spending money. We are a little bit low on cash, but we are slowly recovering. And let us see how much we are collecting when it comes to cash. Only 88%. And let's see where am I losing the money. Let's get into the overlay. Okay, everybody is being taxed here. And I think people are not taxed here, right? I'm sorry, here. Yeah. But it is not fair to tax these people. And we are taxing these people out. I think we are doing good. Let us look at the water supply overlay, because not having a water supply is the reason we were having so many pandemics here. I think after placing the well we haven't had any issues. And I think next we should think about some... Oh, we do have entertainment here. They're going to be fine. And I think it is time to bring some scribal school here. I think it's time, right? And I think I'm gonna put the scribal school somewhere here. How is the education in the place where there is a scribal school? Let's see. Okay, they are fine. Yeah. What about a library? Yeah, they're comfortable. I think it is time to place a scribal school here. Should we place it here? I think we should place a library here. Yeah, we need 500 scrolls. And how big was the Senate house, which we saw in the previous episode? Yeah, it doesn't fit. Okay. So in that case, I think we start conserving some more papyrus. We're out of papyrus. I think we should improve our... Oh, we lost a lot of things here. A storage yard. Hunting lodge. Okay, I didn't notice that. That is the reason we're not having any exports. Okay. Okay, my bad. Let's see, we need a storage yard. And we are going to so badly need a hunting lodge here. And how did I miss it? This one is going to store all the papyrus we need. Little bit of pottery. Beer, we have another source, and I think it's time for us to produce linen. We'll have a little bit of game meat and little bit of whatever this meat is, red meat, right? Yeah. We are not exporting clay, right? I mean, we can start exporting it. And I don't think so we're going to accept barley. We're going to accept reeds. So what else? Yeah, I think that is it. Let's see, can we export reeds? I think so, right? Yeah, we can export clay. That is what I want. Export when it is over 0. Yeah, we'll constantly export clay. And then we have some pottery. Good. Barley we have enough. Beer we have more than what we need. We're trying to export when it is over 1000, and we haven't exported much. Reeds, I guess we export it when it is over 0. Yeah. So there will be constant supply of reeds. But the priority will always be to the papyrus maker, so it will be good. So we'll keep it at 200, so at least one papyrus maker will have enough reeds. And all we need is an employee. And this guy, the employer...
I'm the most popular person in the city. A lot of people need jobs.
Yeah, and he only reaches to a certain point. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, I was not wrong, right? He's using a weird weapon. It is not a bow. Okay, let's look at this guy. Yeah, he's not using a bow. I don't know what you call this. Do you guys remember what this is? They used to use this, like, they are usually made out of metal or something. They use the momentum and swing to catch prey. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, I was not imagining that, right? Okay. There it is. We're on track. And we're going to need a lot of docks here. So that the trading happens continuously. And I think docks should be here. There's no point, I'm sorry, long menu. There's no point in placing docks here. But we'll see. Because whichever is the free or vacant dock, the ships goes directly to that. More the docks, more the import export happens.
I'm new here. I wonder what the city will offer to a person like me.
And I think we're doing a fantastic job here. We are slowly... Eventually we're going to cross 4K population with the housings which we are given here. And that is very high unemployment. I need to think about giving jobs to these people. Have you exported anything? I cannot even see. I guess we are, because we are spending. I mean, we are earning money. Let's see. Where do we see this? There it is. Exports earned. Yeah, we earned like 5k a year. And this year is almost complete. I don't think so we have that much. Do we? Yeah. These are our expenses, or you can say overheads. We are importing for a tad bit, and we're exporting a lot. And we haven't started exporting bricks. I think that is going to be very profitable. But I'm not going to do that anytime soon. How are the brickworks? They have straw, right? Yeah. They use very little straw, isn't it? Yeah, they use more clay than straw. As the clay production is going on constantly, and we're not storing any clay anywhere. Yeah, they're constantly being supplied. A little bit low on clay, but I think we'll be fine. And we're going to need a bazaar here. Let's put the bazaar here. A little far away from... not that far. But still, I guess this will work. They do have two types of foods here. So I guess this will help. The harvest is going on good. We cannot have a temple, but we can have little shrines. Some religious facilities for the people who live here. You have to be a little careful about the money. I don't want to go into debt. How's the papyrus situation? Good. Papyrus is getting in. So very soon we'll be exporting it. So is the reeds, right? Yeah. And what are these guys losing? They need pottery. They need a lot of pottery, isn't it? Pots are getting in. They just need to be bought out by the bazaar. Yeah. Okay, we are slowly consuming all the beer. And I think we exported a little bit, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, we've been exporting reeds and papyrus. Good. And we will be soon exporting some limestone and clay. Meidum has been buying nothing so far from us. Only have 3 sources, right? Dashur, yeah. Dashur also buys limestone, okay. I don't know, have we stockpiled limestone? Sometimes I might have done that. Yeah, that is why, okay. Okay, my bad. Let us stop stockpiling it. And we have almost 3200 bricks. Almost. Once this fills up, I think we'll start the mastaba. believe we also have enough papyrus to build the library, right? Let's build it right here. Okay, this is also considered as education, right? I hope it is.
I heard there is a job here for anyone who wants one.
So technically we should have the road right here instead of here, so that it directly reaches to the city, to the housings here, instead of having option to go around. And I think they cross like 20 steps or 30 steps, not more than that. Sometimes it is only 12 steps. I have to check that out. And we are going to the negative, slowly getting into debt. But we didn't get a notification here, right? And we are slowly losing people to the hippos. I don't know what we are going to do. Perfect flood expected, yeah. Last year was a little bad, isn't it? Okay, the huts are evolving into shanties. Good. And apparently this is not enough. Okay, I think these guys are getting their pottery back. Yeah, they're back on track. Good. There is no collapse or fires. Then how did I lose this storage? I have no idea. And I've kept the notifications off, so I don't get the notifications also. There is a request again. I think we are getting the request after so long time. Okay, we have enough, right? Okay, eventually we'll have enough. Okay, this year's flood has been good. I think we are going to start our flax farms here, and we'll produce the flax into linen directly and then move it to the cities. And I think we can start our mastaba, right? We have 3200 bricks. And how much straw? We have very limited straw, so I think until we have further grain farms, I don't think so we need to expand more. And this guy is going to be disconnected. Let us reverse this. I think this should work, and this guy should go back. Yeah, there it is. They'll be fine. How's the clay situation? We have enough clay. We should have. We're not employed here. What happened? Are we out of employees? We had 27% unemployment, right? I guess we are out of people. Look at that. The export is going on good. Rates don't value much, but at least it keeps things running. Yeah, we just. I guess we need more game meat. I think we are almost there. should get the notification in time. Now compliance is possible. Yeah, let's send that immediately. And I think next is going to be limestone. So I think I'm going to keep minimum stock of limestone here, because this is going to be a constant request. So let it be 30. What was the compliance? 31, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll make 30 in no time. And we can even have another stockyard if you want. Storage yard, I mean. Okay, this year we're going to have a lot of straw. Look at that. Beautiful. Can we have irrigation ditches here to improve the fertility? I think we can, right? But the water needs to be lifted, isn't it? Yeah. I think that is going to be a little bit difficult. Yeah, we'll leave it as it is. We don't have to flood the plains more. And are the ships waiting anywhere? I don't think so, right? I can even have another dock anywhere here. And this clay pit is finally working again. Good. And we're emptying all the grains here. And I think it is time to start the mastaba. We will start with one right here. And we're going to need at least a work camp. I'm going to just place one work camp, let them take their time to build it. Let them first do the groundwork here. They do that leveling kind of thing, right? They're going to need 11,000 bricks. Oh my god. I think it's going to take forever for us to build it. But if that is the case, I'll complete the mastaba and then I'll get back to you if that happens. The gameplay, but I don't think so we can expand any further with because we're going to need a lot of straw. Can we import straw? Yeah, we can import, right? Let us import. It doesn't have much value, so let us import 1000 straw and we'll see. Well, we can make more grains, but I don't think so we need to. We have enough. Look at that, we are out of clay. Yeah, look at that. These guys, they try to go in there. Yeah, they're not going to get their employees there. Okay, I think the clay situation will be solved right now. And I'm not storing the clay anywhere here, so it has to be directly sent to the brickworks. Is it 1:1 clay production? I thought it was similar to pottery. I thought it will take more than that. Yeah, they're all running out of clay for a very long time. There it is, let us deliver it. Yeah, we'll keep 30 in the storage yard. There it is, clay is getting in. Good. So the brickworks will resume while the mastaba groundwork is being done. Okay, that was quick. That was really quick. So we're going to need 2000 bricks to complete the first layering. And I think we're going to need the brick layer, right? Yeah, I think it is time. We want to start with, we'll start with one brick layer. And we have all the essentials, right? Yeah, we do. They're going to be fine. Yeah, good. And I don't think so we're going to need, we have an option for carpenters. Yeah, because it's the mastaba, right? They just lay the bricks one upon the other. Yeah, and the second storage yard is filling up quite well. Good. And we might not need the third storage yard. There they are, fixing it, laying the bricks. Alright guys, the mastaba has been finished. And it took us, we need to do some burial provisions, but I think we can do that at least later stages. And we have been constantly berated by our Pharaoh. So let us try to hold on to some game meat. And I think we lost the storage yard yet again. Yeah. Need to find a better place to place the storage yard. I thought putting it near to the dockyard is going to be better, but apparently it is not. I need to find a better place. I'm going to move the pottery. I can only move one, right? Yeah, that's the problem. I think I'm going to move the storage yard somewhere. Can I have the storage yard here? It's not enough space, isn't it? I think I'm going to move the tax collector somewhere here. You know what, let us place him here. Yeah, I think this place will do. We're not accepting any meat. We'll accept quarter pottery. Not linen, but all the papyrus we can. Maybe a little bit of reeds. I think that's it. Maybe a little bit of clay. It cannot be connected. Yeah, never mind. We'll see what happens. And we'll put a engineer's post right here, so we don't have any problems in the future. I think this should help. And it is quite near to the dock, so the loading and unloading will happen quite quickly. And I think we need to build up 3 storage yards full of bricks to start the next mastaba, which will be perfect for us. So we are also crossing the 30-minute mark today, so I'm going to end the episode right here, and I hope you like today's gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, this is Nedangaval signing off. Take care and stay tuned.